Hey guys, welcome to today's episode. So today I want to talk to you about The Rock and his recent milestone of becoming the most followed American man on the planet from Instagram. And there's a couple lessons in this for you, life lessons, and I just want to share what they are. So first of all, he announced this a few days ago. He's not the most followed. That would actually be Ronaldo. I think he's up to about 239 million or something like that, and The Rock just surpassed over 200 million. Second place is Ariana Grande, I believe. But anyway, there's two main things that got him to this position, that contributed, that you can learn. Number one was consistency. Now, I know that sounds like a very generic answer. A lot of people are consistent and they don't have those kind of results. But if you go and look at his history on Instagram and posting, the guy has done over 5,000 posts. So he's been at it for years and years and doing it almost daily, every single day showing up. Now, by the way, this is not a marketing or business lesson. This relates to life in general, because a lot of people have these great big ambitions and they want to reach their goals. But where most people fall short is the consistency and the persistency part. Most people, they'll do something for, a few days or a week or 30 days, but they won't show up every single day, even when they don't feel like it. Now, if you look at The Rock's, his wall, the one thing you'll see about this guy is he is incredibly disciplined. Look at his workout routine. Every single day he's at it. When he's making movies like Jumanji and so on, he's bringing his entire gym with him. It's a portable gym and it cost him a fortune to do this, but he brings the gym with him. And no matter what, he's getting in that workout. I've seen him posting online at night when it's like 4 a.m., 3 a.m., 2 a.m. in the morning, and he's getting in his workout because it's that important to him. So this is a guy who's incredibly disciplined. Now, let's say that he wasn't so consistent with it. Let's say that he had posted half as much, or he had just been very sporadic with it. He wouldn't have achieved that milestone. So you've got to be very consistent with whatever you're doing, whether it's working out, whether it's your career, whether it's your education, whatever it is, you have to put in the work every single day. And that's really what separates people who go on to get incredible results from the masses. It's not that they're a lot more intelligent or a lot more talented than most other people. They're just a lot more stubborn and they stick at things for a lot longer and they show up day after day. Now, the second thing he does really well is he's not afraid to speak his mind and take a viewpoint, even if it's controversial. A couple of weeks ago, he posted a video interview where he was interviewing Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Now, I'm not going to get into the whole politics of this. Some of you watching this, you're going to be Trump supporters. Some of you are going to be completely anti-Trump. But just think about the risk that someone like Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, he takes by posting this interview where he's endorsing one side with so much to lose. He's got this incredible career in Hollywood, so he knows that one way or another, if he takes a side, he's going to piss off half of his followers at least. Okay, half of them are going to be angry about him having this viewpoint and the other half are going to support it. And so a lot of celebrities, a lot of people in general in life, they're going to want to please everyone and they wouldn't do something like that. However, one of the best things you can do is take a controversial side. There's this quote, I think, from the Bible, and I don't know the exact quote, but it's something about, because you are lukewarm, I will spit you out of my mouth. And I remember hearing that in a course about taking controversial sides. You're either hot or you're cold, but you don't want to be lukewarm in the middle. Because when you look at the most followed celebrities or people who get attention, whether it's online or wherever it is, they always take a viewpoint, and often their viewpoint is very controversial. Look at Ben Shapiro, for example. You might love Ben Shapiro, you might hate him, but this is a guy who's not afraid to have a viewpoint, even if it's very controversial, and he puts it out there online very publicly, and it polarizes his audience. It polarizes people to love him, it polarizes people to hate him, but in doing so, it attracts a lot of attention. If he tried to please everyone, if The Rock tried to please everyone and always post lukewarm content, it wouldn't work. Now, again, this is not a marketing lesson. This lesson relates to putting out content for any purpose even if you're trying to promote yourself to get ascension in your career. But if you're trying to get attention, then you don't want to be lukewarm. You want to take a stand, you want to have a viewpoint, and you've got to be okay with knowing that you're not always going to please everyone. If you try and please everyone, then it's not going to work. You're not going to build that momentum and get attention. So you've got to take a viewpoint. And that's exactly what The Rock did a few weeks ago. And if you go and read the comments below that interview, he got a lot of hate. Okay, there were a lot of people saying very negative things, but that's what pushed him beyond 200 million people for his audience. So there's definitely a lesson in that. Okay, so just remember those two things. Being consistent, being persistent, just showing up every single day and doing this for the long term. Whatever field you're in, it's about the long-term game. Showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it. And the second lesson is don't be afraid to polarize your audience, because often that's what's going to get you attention. Okay, so those are the two lessons for today. Hope you got some value out of that. Do me a favor, if you want to create massive results in your life in a short amount of time, in 10 days in fact, I've got a new program up and you can go and see it right now. It's at changeyourlifein10days.com.